Motor, J Motor, J Motor, J Motor, fucking name. Heckler House, Heckler House. Oh, 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 oh.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Thomas back again with another rendition of Truth Be Told. Now, nothing major going on in the in the news, politics, whatever. I haven't seen anything. No new mentions of movies or anything like that. It's kind of strange. The only thing that they're talking about is the whole how pathetic Harris is. Now she's trying to bring Obama and Michelle to speak for her, which is just ridiculous. Nobody wants her. Nobody cares. But anyways, let's get on to what I really want to talk to you about. So, there were a few more episodes of the god-awful Time Bandits series. Which literally, the series has nothing to do with the original movie, except for they time travel and you have a couple of key characters in there, like the boy and the god figure in the evil one. That's it. The rest of it's nonsense. It makes entirely no sense. The sister is annoying as hell. Oh my gosh, she's annoying. Super feminist. But anyways, terrible show. I'm telling you now, it literally falls flat on its face. It's just terrible. Stick with the movie. Ignore the series. Okay. So, I just got done watching a series which I've done just about every season on. They just wrapped up season 4 of a television show called Evil. Now, the show's about these assessors who go out and try to debunk supernatural claims or demonic possessions, that kind of shit. One's a priest. The other's a tech whiz, and then the third one is a psychologist. Of course, the female's a psychologist. But anyways, regardless, they all work for the church, the Catholic Church. It's the show's. It's got a great concept. You know, it's kind of like an X-Files type show with a little twist. They do have a villain that's constantly trying to kill them. That used to be a part of the church, supposedly, and now it's with the dark side. You know, Satan's group or whatever. Demons. This group of demons. Apparently, there was supposed to be all these houses of demons, and the Vatican has been tracking them down and trying to eliminate them. Of course, the demons are doing the same thing to the Vatican. They're trying to eliminate some spiritual houses, that are for God or whatever. Anyways, there's this big battle, secret battle between the two. And they've been going at it for hundreds of years. Anyways, the show's not bad. It's actually fairly decent for the most part. The only problem I have with it is all the DEI and the feminist nonsense bullshit they try to put in the show. Now, they were talking about a season 5. However, they think from what I understand, the season 5 is actually just the 4 last episodes. They added them on as bonuses to wrap up the show. Because apparently the show's done, it's canceled. They were talking about maybe doing another season, but they decided against it, I guess. And the way they ended the show, it kind of, everyone kind of splits up and goes their separate ways. So it's kind of understandable. Now, the last few episodes of this show, they get really sexist, feminist. They're calling out misogyny and all kinds of BS buzzwords to try to piss men off. It's really cringe, really bad. Whoever wrote it, the last 4 episodes, was definitely a fucking feminist. Huge feminist. But anyways, you have to ignore the feminism crap. They make that character, the one who plays the psychologist, really sexist. She's very sexist. There's an episode where her husband, he gets kidnapped by the bad guy, Leland. And her mother, which turns on them and tries to kill them and sides with the demons in Leland because she wants to be younger looking. She's taking this formula. The formula is secreted from people that don't know that they're being pumped, or how do I put it, not pumped, but drained this secretion from them to make this type of youthful product or whatever, keeps them young. But she's a part of that. But when Leland tries to kill one of her granddaughters, which the woman, her daughter, the psychologist is her daughter. She has 4 daughters. Leland tries to kill one of them. One of them could be could be a demon or an antichrist. They have a son who also is supposed to be the antichrist. It gets weird. I liked the first couple of seasons, but after the 3rd season, they started getting pretty funky with the show and the demons and shit. It just got weird. The first couple seasons, and maybe even season 3, about halfway through, was okay. But then they went off the rails with all the demon shit. Anyways, the grandmother, she pulled all kinds of shit on the family. And the daughter pretty much forgives her after she gets ready to die because she tried to protect the youngest daughter from Leland. Now, Leland has been kidnapping, and the fucking mother, they both were kidnapping her husband. He didn't know it. And they were draining him of this liquid or this fluid to keep him young. He thought he was going crazy because Leland did some mumbo jumbo, like hypnotic crap on him, and tried to get him to kill one of the daughters. So he put himself into a mental hospital because he didn't know what was going on. Now, in the mental hospital, they planted a woman there to be with him, to cheat on his wife with. And he does. He tells her, I'm going with her, we're going to get a divorce because I don't know what the fuck's going on with me, And I think I should be someone who is mentally, ill just as I am. But he's not mentally ill. Now the daughter later finds this out. But she doesn't tell him. She's just like, fuck it, fine, you cheated on me, go get a divorce. Here's the kicker. Not one time do they mention the fact that she was sleeping around on him in like season 1 or season 2. He was away making money for them and the family. They're like some climbing experts or some shit. And he's like this climbing guide or whatever. Anyways, he was making money for them and she was running around on him. But it's not mentioned in these later episodes in season 4. Like, they totally ignore that shit. Feminist bullshit. It's okay for her to fucking run around on him. But he does it one time because he thinks he's mentally fucked up because of her mother and this bad Leland character. And she's just like, yeah, fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. I hate you. Blah, blah, blah. Like, really? Really? You're not going to take any accountability for when you were running around on him and he sleeps, because he thinks he's mentally fucked in the head. He sleeps with another woman who's a patient, who's mentally ill, and you're going to tell him to go fuck off. See, it's so stupid. Feminism is so dumb. Super sexist. Super sexist, this character. This female psychologist. Anyways. So yeah, if they would have left all the feminism crap out of this show and the DEI crap, because there is, I can't remember if it's season 2. I think it was season 2. They depicted Mother Mary as black, like African, and that's historically inaccurate. If you look up, what her ethnicity was, Mother Mary was actually Mediterranean, Mesopotamian, whatever. And that would be more of a bronze or almost olive skin color. So she was white. She wasn't black. So if they leave out the DEI and the feminism crap you see in everything today, it would have been such a great show. Other than that crap, it was okay. It was a decent show. I really liked the Ben character. He made the show. Without him, the show would have sucked. Ben made the show. Okay. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Only gets thumbs down because of DEI feminism crap. Let's move on. I was going to do the Alone crap, but I took too long on the Evil. I'll get to the... I'm working on season 2 of Alone Australia. I did watch season 1. And I'll get to it next round. Let's get on to your B-movie reviews. Alright, movie holics. This week is Sci-Fi Week. Before we get started into the two movies that I watched and doing a review on, I have a question. I really would appreciate your opinions or thoughts down in the comment section down below, please. I got into what I thought was just a friendly discussion on Twitter with a guy I'd known for quite a while. He's been a follower for quite a while. He posted a question that said, what is your favorite horror adjacent sci-fi film? Now, he did this in a poll, so he only had 4 choices. I told him I didn't, well, first of all, if you've been watching my videos or you follow me on Twitter, you know I could give a fuck less. I don't care if you have a different opinion about a movie or something, you know, because not everybody's going to like what you like. If you like it, fine, more power to you, but I may not like it, you know, and vice versa. I don't care. I'm not going to get butt hurt because you don't like a particular movie that I do. But people on Twitter, they do. They sometimes get butt hurt really bad. And even, especially if you state a truth or fact about that movie, they will get butt hurt like a motherfucker. But anyways, the question was, the poll, you know, like I said, what is your horror adjacent favorite movie? And you had to choose between one of them 4. Now, he said they were horror based, even though they were actually sci-fi. He listed Terminator 2, Jurassic Park, Starship Troopers, and RoboCop. And I said I didn't think any of those were really horror based. He said they were a slasher. The Terminator 2 was a slasher. Jurassic Park, Starship Troopers were creature features. And RoboCop was a dystopian nightmare. And I said, well, you could do that with just about any film. You could throw horror elements in almost any film. I don't care what it is. Even a Western or a musical. I said, but that doesn't make it horror. Your main theme is always going to be what the movie focuses on. Like if it focuses, you can mix genres together, but if your main focus is sci-fi, then it's sci-fi. And I say if your main focus is horror, then it's horror sci-fi. You know, sci-fi would be your subgenre, not the other way around. And I said, I gave examples. I said the Alien movies, I consider them horror more than sci-fi because they focus on the horror. Zetro, Species, A Quiet Place, Event Horizon. These are horror sci-fi because they focus on horror, not sci-fi. Sci-fi is the subgenre. Anyways, like I said, I thought we was having a friendly discussion, not an argument. But he got angry. He blocked me. And I talked to this guy for a long time. So it was kind of weird. But anyways, do you consider them films in any way horror at all? I said it was more, the subgenres would be sci-fi, thriller, action, adventure, you know. I don't get where he's getting that there's to be horror. I mean, they're not really horror at all. But anyways, let me know your thoughts. Do you, like I said, do you consider them horror or, more sci-fi thriller? Please leave your comments down, or your thoughts down in the comment section down below, please. I'd love to hear your opinion on that. Anyways, moving on. So the 2 movies I chose this week are both Christopher Lambert movies. He's the star of Highlander. The movies, not the series. I've never watched the series. I don't care for the guy who plays Duncan MacLeod or whatever the character he's playing. He's supposed to be playing a cousin of his in the series, but I'm not a big fan of him. Anyways, Fortress 1 and 2. The first one,
30 stories below ground.
Apparently there's a
Halfway
law.
to hell.
It's in the future.
And no way
Dystopian
out.
future. There's a law that
31 years.
permits
You are about to enter Fortress,
couples from
a
having
privately
more than
owned
one
maximum
child,
security prison
even
operated by
if
the
they
Intel Corporation.
miscarried
John
the
Brennan,
first child.
The
Like,
most decorated
they weren't able to
captain
have
in the
the child.
history of the Black Beret.
Prisoner
If they try again,
95763, step forward
they're
to be
arrested.
investigated.
You have nothing. You are nothing.
so him and his wife at the very beginning, they
We will
get
monitor
jailed.
your behavior.
Apparently they know from certain
I don't think you realize your predicament. You have nowhere to hide.
We will control your thoughts.
The law is
and
clear.
through most of the movie,
Must
they're just
maintain the
trying
population
to
balance.
a way to get out of
We will invade your
the
dreams.
prison.
This is an unauthorized thought
You have
process.
Jeffrey Combs in this as well.
Touchy.
I didn't know
Disobedience
he's in
will
this.
not be tolerated.
Been in there for 3 days,
He's in this
and
as
no one has
well.
ever lasted 4.
A couple other actors, well-known actors.
You will be enhanced and reprogrammed to be a
The
more
main
efficient
guy is
human
the
being.
warden.
When
He's
my
actually
kind
kind
are
of
in
like
the
an
majority,
android.
there will be no more overpopulation.
A cyborg.
A high-tech prison
The machine that runs the place
built to
is a
withstand
female.
anything
Let's find
She
out.
fucks up,
except
tries to
an
kill
innocent
everyone.
man.
We go tomorrow morning.
They all,
Activate the strike clone.
prisoners of this group, they all get out. Try to get out. They all die, but this one Latino dies as soon as they
Christopher
make their
Lambert,
escape.
Fortress, where the
So at
punishment
the end,
is
he
the
gets
ultimate
his
crime.
wife,
Going out won't
and
be
his
fun.
wife gets murdered.
It's gonna be a trip.
That's the end of the movie. They're on the run because there's a corporation called the Meltel Corporation that owns literally everything. So they're trying to hunt them down.
30 stories below ground
The movie's
Halfway
pretty
to
good. It's
hell.
decent for cheesy
and no way out.
prisoner escape movie. Because
31 years.
it was a cheesy
You are about to
prisoner
enter
escape
Fortress,
movie. But
a
it was
privately
okay.
owned
I give it
maximum
2 thumbs
security
up.
prison
Yeah, it's some really
operated
good
by the
acting.
Intel Corporation.
John
Cheesy
Brennan,
but good. I like
most
cheesy.
decorated captain in the
If
history
it's
of
got a
the
good
Black
story,
Beret.
I'm okay.
Prisoner 95763, step forward to
Now
be
the sequel is
investigated.
called
have nothing.
Fortress
You
2
are
Re-Entry. Again, Christopher
We will
Lambert.
monitor your
But-
behavior.
I don't think you
As it
realize
goes,
your
the first
predicament.
Fortress,
You have nowhere to hide.
1992,
We will
made about
control your
7
thoughts.
The law is clear. We must maintain the
Made
population
about 7
balance.
million worldwide.
We
That's
will
about
invade your
it.
dreams.
And
This
stars
is an unauthorized thought process.
alongside Christopher.
So
was
touchy.
Disobedience will not be tolerated.
Been in there for 3
Now the
days.
sequel,
And no one has
which
ever
was done
lasted
in
4.
2000, it went straight to video.
You will be enhanced and reprogrammed to be a more
It's called
efficient human
Re-Entry.
being.
And
When my kind are
his
in the
wife was
majority, there will
replaced
be no more
by a woman called
overpopulation.
Beth.
A high-tech prison
Who started the incident?
built to withstand anything
The Saint?
out.
except
I hope
an
that's how
innocent
it's
man.
pronounced.
We go tomorrow morning.
Saint, son?
Activate the strike clone.
Which I see her. She actually played the sister of Star Trek Next Generation.
Christopher Lambert, Fortress, where the
But she
punishment
played-
is the ultimate crime.
Going out
Anyways,
won't be fun.
in this one, they fought at some point in time. They have fought for the resistance. there's a resistance against the Meltor Corporation. Meltor Corporation is slowly dying. They're losing power. People are fighting back.
You are charged with the crimes of treason.
Anyways, they use a woman that he had worked with before in the resistance to locate him and his family, because they want, the Meltel Corporation wants him and his family, especially the boy. They own him. They turn all the children into these android type cyborgs.
But just when he thought his fight was over,
anyway, they track him down. They capture him.
Someone has to turn off the lights.
They don't get his wife and his son. They escape. He set up a trap to allow them to escape, so that they would capture him instead of those. Because he didn't want to go through what he went through the first time. So, another escape gets planned. You have another piece of shit board.
Fortress 2.
So they're,
just for the record,
for most part of the movie, he's trying to figure out how to escape. Now, in this situation, in the first movie, it was in a desert. And, you know, everything was desert. In this one, they're in space. So he has to figure out how to get a shuttle to get back to Earth.
You are charged with the crimes of treason.
Which he does. He eventually figures out how to get one.
Unlawful procreation.
And of course, eventually, you know, he makes it back to Earth. You know, lives happily ever after. His family, the Meltdown Corporation, is dying.
I wouldn't bet on that.
He was the most
You have a
valuable
couple
warrior in the resistance.
other decent actors in this
But
movie.
just when he thought his fight was
but
over,
most of them are people
the
you've never
final
seen
battle
before. Just one or two.
was just beginning.
Now where you going?
Someone has to turn off the
Back in
lights.
this movie that you may have seen before. It was okay. It was a bit more cheesy than the first one.
No parole.
But it was alright. It was okay. I give it a thumbs up and a thumbs down. The first one was great. 2 thumbs up for the first one. The second one, thumbs up, thumbs down.
What the hell's he doing?
Check them out if you want. They're good sci-fi escape from prison
Fortress
movies.
2.
I haven't done
Just
one
for
of
the record,
those, I
I'd
don't
at least be
think,
happy about this.
in a long time. I might have done one before, 1 or 2 before. I usually don't do those, and I don't know why, because some of them are actually pretty good. Escape from movie prison, or sci-fi prisons, you know, that kind of shit. Escape from prison. Some of them are pretty good. Anyways, that's all I have for you this week. If you have any, please, any thoughts about what I talked about earlier in the video, please leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you can think of any underrated, B-rated, trashy type movies that you think I may never even heard of or know about, please leave your suggestions down in the comment section down below. I'll get to reviewing them as soon as I can. So until next time, I told you you'd be told the truth, and you just been told.